Good morning students. Today we will discuss about the topic energy management and audits from the subject electrical energy conservation and audits. So first of all, the definition of the energy management. It is the goal or fundamental goal of energy management is to produce goods and provide service with least cost and least environmental effect. So the second definition of the energy management is the judicious and effective use of energy to maximize profit. That means minimize cost and enhance competitive position. So the objective of the energy management or audit, that means management, is to achieve and maintain optimum energy procurement and utilization throughout the organizations. So these are the two objectives of the energy management: to minimize energy cost or waste without affecting production and quality, and second is to minimize environmental effect. So next, second part is energy audit. Energy audit is the key to systematic approach for decision making in the area of management as per the Energy Conservation Act 2001 to provide energy at every home and every place in the India. So energy audit can be defined as the verification, monitoring and analysis of use of energy, including submission of technical report containing recommendation for improving energy efficiency with cost benefit analysis and an action plan to reduce energy consumption. So now next is type of energy audits. So there are two types, basically preliminary energy audit or classification or detailed energies. So before the preliminary and detail, we discuss about the types, functional and type of industry, depth to which final energy needed, and potential and also magnitude of the company of reduction in desired cost. So therefore the type of energy audit is basically depend on the company to company. So the following classification of the energy audit is basically primary energy audit and detailed energy audit. In the primary energy audit, the company just doing the survey. In the detail audit, company prepare the report. Energy audit company prepare the report for the any company energy audit. So in the preliminary energy audit methodology, preliminary energy audit is a relative quick exercise to establish energy consumption in an organization, estimate the scope of saving, identify the most likely, identify immediates, set a reference point, identify area for more detail and studies. Preliminary energy audit uses existing or easily obtained data. So in the detail audit, a comprehensive or detailed audit provide a details energy project implementation plan for a facility, since it evaluate all major energy using systems. So this type of audit offer the most accurate estimate of energy saving and cost. This estimate use is then compared to utility bill charges. The detailed energy audit is carried out in their phase, that means first phase, second phase and third phase. In the first phase, pre-audit phase, second phase, audit phase, and third phase is the post-audit phase. So now next topic is understanding by energy cost. So the understanding by energy cost is a vital factor to awareness creation and saving calculation in the any audit of the company. In many industries, sufficient meter may not be available to measure all the energy used. In such cases, invoice for fuel and electricity will be useful in, so energy invoice can be used for the following purpose. They provide a record of energy purchase in a given year which give a baseline for future reference. Energy invoice may indicate the potential for saving when related to production requirement or to air conditioning requirement, and when electricity is purchased on the basis of maximum demand tariff, they can suggest where saving are most likely to made, and in last year invoice can be used to quantify the energy and cost saving made through the energy conservation measure. And now next topic is fuel cost. So what is the fuel cost? A variety of fuel are available in the India, that means thermal, oil, coal, lignite, etc. So few are listed below like as fuel oil, low sulfur, heavy stock, light diesel, and coal, lignite, wood, etc. So understanding why the fuel coal is fairly simple, and it is purchased in tons or kiloliters. Availability, cost and quantity are the main three factors that should be considered while purchasing. So price at source, transport charge, type of transport, quality of fuel and energy contents. Now next is power cost. Electricity price in India not only vary from state to state but also city to city and consumer to consumer. Through it does the same work anywhere, many factors are involving in deciding final cost of purchasing electricity, such as maximum charge in kVA, that means how fast the electricity is used, energy charge in kilowatt, time of day usage charge, that means peak hour charge or maximum demand charge, power factor charge, and also in real power factor versus apparent power uses. So the other incentive and penalty applied from time to time, high tension tariff and low tension tariff rate charges, slab rate cost and its variation, type of tariff clause and rate for various category such as commercial, residential, industrial, government and agriculture, and also in tariff rate for the developed and undeveloped areas and state, and tax is also by the holidays from new projects. So in that lecture we will discuss about the power cost and fuel cost. So thanks for patience for listening the lecture.